stop listening to people for real. Like, and start making, like, you know, decisions based off of what they see, what they know. Because especially, you know, I feel like you're a very gorgeous person, whether you're masculine or feminine. You're very beautiful or handsome inside and out. So of course you're gonna have a lot of these jealous ass weirdos that sorry guys, I'm trying not to curse. All these little weirdos, okay, that go around making lies about you, like, because they're jealous and they're envious of you, which is so weird to me. You're supposed to, like, you know what I mean, pick people up, like, and be happy for people, but not this low vibrational peoples, okay? Like, she'll be, like, you know, they're the type of people that they'll see you walk by and, like, knowing that you look, you know, gorgeous or handsome, and they're like, oh, did you see the way her, like, ew, that's not, like, ew, why is she wearing that? It's so ugly. Knowing dang right well she wishes that she could fit into that outfit and look like that good in that outfit. You know what I mean? And, like, instead of, like, complimenting somebody, she'll never be able to do that. Or she'll do that, like, oh, you look so cute. And as soon as you turn away, she's like, but already in her head, she's talking all this crap, like, you stupid, you know, talking all this crap about you. And then when you confirmation, you walk away, and then, like, to the person, did you see her? Like, oh my, did you see her? Did you see him? What's he think he is? You know, and talking all that crap. And everybody's starting to see that they're just jealous and envious of you. So they go around lying on you. Like, I'll be the first person to say when somebody looks, you know, looks prettier, like, and I go out of my way to let them know that, too. And I'm not gay. And, like, you know, to another female, I say it all the time, and, like, you know, like, yeah, you're really pretty. You know, I like that outfit. Like, you're supposed to help, like, uplift other people. Like, that just, jealousy is such an ugly, color. It doesn't look good on anybody. You know what I mean? And them being like that, too, that's what they're attracting in their life. Because that's what she's putting out, these people are putting out into the world. So that's what they're attracting in their lives. They're obsessed with you. Yeah. Wow. They're secretly obsessed with you. They're secretly obsessed. Because you are a starseed, my darling. Yeah, you moved on, you ascended, you're going through some sort of ascension, and you made some boss moves, okay? You moved on, made some boss moves, you ascended, and these people are over here, mentally and emotionally unstable. They're also trying to lie on you, saying that you were mentally and emotionally unstable, okay? And I'm strongly getting, somebody lied to an old boss of yours, said that you slept with people, that you were a sex worker, you did this, that, and the other, and this is why your boss, and said that you were a drug addict, that you were crazy, made up all these lies about you, and this boss could have fired you because of that. But then later on, after they wrongfully fired you too, they were watching, they seen the mask come off, and I feel like maybe that same boss caught them. This could be a coworker or a neighbor or something. And they see, no, ever since you cut these people off too, you know, it's like you completely and utterly just transform your life, because these people are the ones that are holding you back. It was them. And it's clear as day. And these people get, like, starstruck when they see you, because you are a star, my darling. And, like, somebody now is making some sort of boss moves, okay? Maybe they got into a fight, cops came or whatever. Somebody's making some sort of boss moves, and it's moving on now, too. I feel like you are, you're helping somebody ascend, okay? And helping them, like, you know, change their life around. And they're like, starting to realize, like, whoever was listening to these people in the past, they're not doing it no more. They're making boss moves. They're on your side now. I don't feel like you have any contact with these people, but like I said, if you have, like, a platform, they're watching your platform. They're taking your advice. Or if you have social media, they're watching you on social media. If you're giving any advice on there, and you're inspiring these people to better themselves, and, like, you know, ascend and get rid of and identify their demons in their lives. You know what I mean? And everybody's seeing who she is and who her boyfriend is, or husband, whatever he is. Yeah, that they have this entity attachment to them. Somebody could be 49. They could have been saying that you were like, you know, always high, because I'm looking at her like when her eyes are bloodshot like that. Find out that you're completely sober, you don't even like do drugs, or you're like, maybe you used to, but if you used to, you don't know more. But yeah, this person definitely has quite a few different entity attachments. One of them's a sex demon, okay? And they have a couple entity attachments to them. And everybody's starting to see it. It's starting to show. It's starting to show in their face. I'm also getting somebody looked into the mirror and scared, and it really scared the crap out of this person. They've seen the demon that they have become. And they're starting to see, look, if you take this V, you take that E, put the E in front of that V, and they're seeing how evil this person truly is. And seeing them for their true selves. The entity that they are. The entity that they have become. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones that passed away. What does the collective need to know? What do they need to be aware of at this time? Please, thank you. Allie could be someone's name. Emma or Emmy or Emily could be someone's name. Staub could be somebody's last name. Reed could be somebody's last name. Bella or something like that could be someone's name. Now, any of these names could be your name, somebody involved in the situation, or a passed on loved one that's speaking to me and through me, for and to you. Abundance. Beautiful. You're about to be, you know, you are spiritually abundant. I feel like you could be financially abundant, or you're about to be. House, wow. Your ancestors left you some sort of house and abundance. Somebody stole from you. That's what they're going to prison for. Somebody, yep, there was an ancestor. Look. It could have been your ex. Could have stole it from you, or a husband or a wife. Ancestors. House, left you a house, and left you a lot of abundance. Somebody has stole this or attempted to. You might or it might be maybe somebody wanted to try to marry you, because maybe you're not allowed to have this money or something. Maybe they left you a house in 2020 or 2026. You're supposed to get it. Maybe like you're supposed to have the house now, but you're supposed to get the money in 2026 or something like that, in 2 more years. But they false documentations. Look, they lied. They tried to change a will. Or this could have been left to you when you were 26 years old. Something significant about 2026. I feel like you're going to be a homeowner if you're not already. And you're going to be extremely... I feel like 2026 is going to be your year. I strongly feel like that. Like, you're still, like, having good times now, but I feel like 2026, you're going to come into some sort of major abundance. I don't know, I'm getting real estate. You could possibly have some sort of real estate, like maybe you that's what you do for a living. I don't know. But somebody left you, an ancestor definitely left you a house. And some sort of abundance, and somebody false some sort of documentations. And it's to steal this from you. It could have been your ex. Then they could have, like, somebody might find out that somebody lied. and, you know, got married under your name, false some sort of documentations to make it look like they could have stole your identity. There's that workplace that definitely stole your identity too, that false some sort of documentations, all right? But your ancestors are not resting. They're making sure, God's making sure that confirmation. Look, Go Financial's calling you right now. You might have some sort of like, well, you know, they could have, what is Go Financial? Isn't it like a financial institution, like a, it's probably a scam calling me, but they could have took out loans in your name. They could have got a loan in your name, like to buy a house or something, and forge your signature. But I'm strongly getting somebody's married and you don't even know it. I'm strongly getting that. That's not for everybody, but it is for somebody. But this is all coming out. They're going to prison for this. They could have lied and said that you were. They could have changed the will around and made it like so. They're like the beneficiary or whatever. Like it was, everything's supposed to be left to you and only you. Okay, but like somebody doctored something up where either they were supposed to be your caregiver or something like that, or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? Where they give, or maybe it was your ancestors' caregiver that did this, and they could have lied to the justice system and said that you were mentally unstable, that you were a drug addict, that you sold your body, all this stuff, and like you can't. I don't know. They could have like said some crazy stuff. All right. And doctored it, and like they were supposed to be giving you money, but they never gave you not even a penny. You don't even know about this. Like you might intuitively know, but like nobody ever said anything to you about this. Like whoever this is that did this, or somebody just straight, you know, stole your identity, got married in your name, falsified documents, and they were trying to steal this from you. Or they just stole just stole it from you by doctoring the wills up. You know, I'm just picking up on a bunch of different energies, a bunch of different situations. For some of you, you're going to find out. And I feel like there's like a workplace that stole your identity, and they're like foreigners. Because she's white and he's like either like colored or Indian. I don't know why I'm seeing him as Indian. But I feel like that's like what that is. Okay, like, and I feel like maybe they got married, maybe to get, you know, and it was to steal this from you. And also I feel like to get somebody over into the country, you know, illegally. Or this could have been your ex that did it, or something. Something like that's happening here. I'm picking up on a bunch of different things. And I feel like your ex or whomever this is, maybe they caught their person cheating on them with their boss possibly, or something, or just cheating on them, and I feel like their girlfriend or something like that's gonna come tell you about this, whatever the situation is, or maybe they already did, and what their plots and plans were against you. Because they realize that they're just another pawn in you know, your ex's game, and that, you know what I mean. They could have walked in on your ex like having a threesome or something like that. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones have passed away. What does the collective need to know? What do they need to be aware of at this time, please and thank you? Somebody's grandmother was like a very powerful like high priestess. Very powerful, and they know, they're watching you, and they see that you got her gifts. They're very jealous and envious of this. soulmate. That's a beautiful card. Yeah, they lied to your soulmate. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, this is a lot here. We have soulmate in upright. Abundance. False documents. False info. False statements. False agreement. Self-love. Divination. Told you this is a high priestess. You know, I can never say this for animosity. That's animosity, manipulation. Animosity. Okay. Let's do something on the bottom here. Twin flame. Beautiful. Okay. So, I feel like you're like an old soulmate of yours, okay? It could be your ex or whatever. They stole. It could be two like soulmates you had. Like it could be, you know, a loved one and like a friend or a family member. There was still a soulmate, you know, of some sort. And soulmate doesn't have to be a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or wife or anything like that. It could be a friend that's your soulmate. You have many soulmates in your life. All right. You're reaching for the stars. What I just heard too. I feel like a soulmate's coming to you to tell you about this abundance, all right, and about this false narrative that this false documentations. They're obsessed with you, trying to steal your, you know, trying to steal your abundance, and you know what I mean. There's also a boss that false some sort of documentations about you to try to have you manipulate or whatever. They're trying to lie and say that you were mentally. They told your twin flame, right? They told your twin flame that you were crazy, that you were a sex worker, that they just made all these lies about you because they didn't want you as your twin flame. They didn't want you two coming into union. And I'm strongly getting somebody they were trying to manipulate your twin flame. They did not, you know, twin flames, they get attacked so much, it's insane. Because it's very important for them to be here. And in the karma for getting in the way of a twin flame or trying to stop or block a twin flame union, it's so severe, it's insane. So trust me when I tell you, these people are going down. All right. Well, they tried to tell you, maybe I strongly feel like your twin is very successful. Okay, very much so successful. They could be famous or they just have a lot of money. I feel like, and I feel like they lied to your twin flame. Said that you were, you know, you're obsessed with money, that you only want them for their money, all this other stuff, that, you know, you're a drug addict, like that they said that you were like a junkie or something like that, and there's a big difference between a drug addict and a junkie, alright, that you sold your body, that you had some sort of illnesses, that you were crazy, you're off your rocker, that you had some sort of entity attachments to you, that you're, you know, a devil worshiper, and you're sending all the lies, right? And I'm strongly getting they even could have possibly showed them some sort of like false documentation. It could have been like some sort of like false medical records or something, or like tried to say that you were a rat or something like that, and they made some sort of false documentations. First of all, your twin should have realized, how would they have your medical records? Duh. One, it was all false. Whatever they showed your twin, and it was false. There was also some sort of false documentation about a house, all right? Your boss also falsified some sort of paperwork. They were stealing, like I said, they stole your identity. There's a lot going on here, and there's also that inheritance that's left to you that was all the steel's abundance from you. But now they know the truth. The veil has been lifted. They see that, no, you're a very loving, nurturing, caring, divine being. You have a lot. They said that you didn't take care of yourself, that you were dirty, nasty. You know, they're just saying a lot of lies about you. And I'm strongly getting they made up some sort of like fake mental illness for you, some sort of documentations, and they did a lot. All right, and they found out, no, they could have went to and got a reading done and found out that they're just filled with animosity against you. They're very jealous and envious of you, and they're the ones that are obsessed with you, and they're just trying to dominate you and manipulate. You know, they're just trying to manipulate them and you, like they're trying to keep you two separated. But yet your boss manipulated some sort of documentations. I'm strongly getting they're getting some sort of like government pay or something like that. Or it could even be like that marriage thing. Something crazy is going on with that business is getting shut down. Shut down. Anybody involved in this is going down, especially because you are a twin flame, alright? And anybody that was getting in the middle of this twin flame union, it's over for them. You have a, you know, you're a starseed. They found out too that you are a starseed. You could be a reader. You don't have to be, but you could be. But I feel like they went to like a top-notch reader, okay? I'm strongly getting you could have had an ancestor that was a reader too, but she was like very, very, I feel like it's your grandmother. I feel like your grandmother was very powerful. Whatever she was, like I feel like she definitely did readings, but she was like a very powerful high priestess. And you got her gifts. And they found out that, no, you're a very good person, you know what I mean? They found out the truth about you. But I'm strongly getting there's a soulmate of yours that's coming in to tell you about all this. And I feel like, you know, your ancestors are making sure this happens, okay? And they're really jealous and envious about your abundance. And you being a starseed. Yeah, but they got a reading done and found out that, or maybe they were watching you, if you're a reader, maybe they're watching your channel and found out some truths and clarity. They're watching you on your channel and they see that, no, this is all lies. It was made about you. So why people, stop listening to other people, okay? It's so annoying. Like, it is so annoying. Make up a mind for yourself. Be a big boy, be a big girl, be a man, be a woman. Stop listening to haters. Haters are gonna hate. Especially, I feel like you're very good looking, okay? And so these little haters are freaking, you know what I mean? Just jealous and envious of you. Stop listening to other people and find out for yourself. My left ear's blasting right now. It's ringing so loud. Stop listening to other people. There could be a female that has her ears gauged. It has gauges in their earrings, like could it possibly be like at a like a half inch possibly? She could have half-inch gauges in her ears possibly. So maybe this is your twin flame. Maybe your twin flame caught maybe they're married, caught their wife sleeping with their boss. That came out in a reading. That's been coming out in a reading like a month or so ago. Came out quite a few times. And I feel like he caught her and caught his wife with sleeping with his boss or her boss or something like that. And found out that maybe some and maybe his boss or manager or whatever this is, confirmation, was manipulating him, and also maybe forged some documents on him as well. Because if you're twin flames, you're going through a similar situation. You're mirroring each other. You're mirroring souls. So what you're going through, you know, your twin flame is going through similar situations. I also feel like your twin flame's grandmother is extremely gifted too. I feel like they confide in, I feel like your twin flame's grandmother could be a reader or is extremely gifted. And you know what I mean, your twin flame goes and confides in their grandmother a lot and gets a lot of information and from their grandmother, and their grandmother told them, no, this is your twin flame, what do you like, you know what I mean? You're also coming into union with your soul tribe. You're starting to meet with your soul tribe, your soul family. Someone's name, someone's name could begin with an A. Abby could be someone's name. Somebody could be a dancer. They could have lied and said that you were a stripper when you're not, but maybe you do, maybe you're actually, you dance, you're dance, regularly, you know what I mean? You know, I'm strongly getting he found out about this, and he's like now I'm looking at this as NSYNC, The bye bye bye, you know, like the, remember in the music video bye bye bye. I'm looking at it as that, like, and he's looking at it, and now he's like saying bye 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 to her, and he's like telling her to get to kick rocks. He could be firing his manager or his boss or something like that. There was a lot of cracks in their stories that they were saying too. They made a lot of lies about you. A lot. Paul could be someone's name. Paul or Paula. Karmic masculine. Priest. High priest. This is your twin flame. It's your high priest too. We have karmic masculine. Yeah, if he caught his wife or whatever this is with a karmic masculine and is like, get out. It could have been his boss. But you're coming into union, they found like, yeah, this is you or this is your twin flame. You might have a soulmate that's like a high priest that's coming in to tell you this truth and clarity about this. You could have another ancestor that was a high priest. You're getting his gifts as well. You're extremely gifted. Yeah. This is what's happening in your distant future. Your twin flame's coming in. It's coming in the distant future, okay? Just keep doing the right thing. Just worry about, you could be 36 years old. Somebody could be born in 70, somebody could be born in 79, somebody can be 48 years old, okay? Or somebody could be born in 48 or 67 or 71. But like, you know, it's coming in the distant future. God, there's a few more things that need to be taken care of. There's a few more things you need to do. I feel like maybe that you're getting, because you're about to get more uploads. Maybe you're about to get more upgrades, I meant to say, okay? You're about to get more upgrades, okay? So, you know, like, God wants you, like, there's more things you have to get done first, and I feel like they got more things they got to get done. And so God wants you to just, like, work on yourself, spend more time in meditation. It's very important because this is where you're going to activate. There's just, maybe you have to get your finances possibly in order first. Because I'm sure getting your twin flame is already, I feel like they're the one with the abundance already. You have this abundance. It was taken from you. It was stolen from you. All right. And you're like working it out, like I feel like you're getting your finances in order so that this way, you know, because they found out they were with, your twin flame was with a gold digger, okay? They only wanted them for the money. They found out the truth about this. Now, your false flame, you know, is the one that stole. It was definitely a part of stealing this abundance from you. They were only with you for the finances as well. So, like, God doesn't want your twin flame to have that thought in their head, like, oh, man, like, are they only with me because of my money? And this way you don't have to have it in your head, like, oh, do they think that I'm only with them for their money? No, this way it gives you, like, an even better, you know, guaranteed outcome, you know what I'm saying? So that neither one of you have to worry about that, because you are, and you're extremely, extremely spiritually abundant, okay? You're probably, like, one of the most richest, spiritually rich, okay, which I feel like is way more important than financially. I'd rather be spiritually rich any day. I had somebody tell me that. So like, yeah, well, you know, you're spiritually rich. And I'm like, yeah, that's a lot better. How would you even know that? I just met you today, sir. But he, you know, I just met him that day, but obviously he knew a lot more about me. He didn't just meet me that day. I'm one of the gang stalkers. Or in this group called Covenant Secret Society. All right, one of you could have 3 kids, and one of you could have 2 kids, and then you might be blending families, because I see 3 birds over here and 2 birds here, so these could be children. You could possibly, like, one of you could have, maybe you have 2 kids and they have 3, or vice versa, and you might be coming together. Or maybe one of you, maybe you have 3 kids together right now, like between the 2 of you, and whether one of them has any or whatever, and you might end up having 2 more or something like that. Or you could be 3, one has 3, one has 2, and you might be making your own. Like, you might have 1 together or something like that. Possibly, I don't know. Or maybe you don't have any, I don't know. Somebody could have a nose piercing. You could have a nose piercing, or like you could have a beauty mark on your right by your nose, like under your eye, confirmation. Or on your cheek. Love spell. They were also being told that you were doing love spells on them. The truth about that has come out too. They were doing love spells on you. It's not, like I said, it's not working. Chanel could be someone's name. Yeah, they were trying to say that you did love spells on them and this, that, and the other. And it's all come out. It was all lies. And they found out that their false flame was the one that was doing love spells on them and on you, and like separation spells and everything. All the truth has come out about this. Your false flame also was doing love spells on you, and then like just becoming obsessed with you. And it's doing the opposite. Like, it's not gonna work. You're way too protect it, and you're in alignment. You know what I mean? You're way too high vibrational for any of this to work. It's just returning right back to sender. Okay, you might want some sort of you might want to, if you work with crystals, you might want to get rose quartz. Okay, crystals. Rose quartz is pink. Entity attachment. Oh, look at this. Yeah, the veil has been lifted. Like I said, they found out, like, they have a sex demon attached to them. They spent a lot of money to try to send you some sort of sex demon, or whatever this was, like, to have some sort of, like, attachment. And they wasted their money doing this. They're going through chaos, destruction, upheaval, and mayhem. This is like the Tower card. Somebody was stealing your mail as well. And they stole your mail, and they stole your mail so they can change the